It is time to put a good man down. That man's name is Andrew Scheer. Well, listen, I'm not someone to go to war with. No, I'm going to run literally, conservatively only, for Prime Minister of Canada. I will lower EI premiums to 33.3% of your income rather than 50%, because the government can run fine on that. I will increase corporation tax, the federal corporate tax, from 15% to 25% to feed poor people and give single moms a place to stay. Whenever they want, they'll get first bids, as will first responders, because they're real heroes. What else? We'll work in cooperation with businesses. We don't need like 3 reps for business taxes. Okay, business taxes are for local government. EI premiums are for federal government. PST is for local government. I've got a valid complaint against Don Breyer and his weed stores. Finally, someone said it. He's got all these stores. I agree he doesn't buy hard drugs with it, but I'm in the process of decriminalizing hard drugs. So, I mean, I think you waited too long. He's a cool guy. It's got nothing to do with it. I, Maynard Oberson for mayor, walked right into Don Breyer's weed store, 1108 Richards, and said, you got to pay your taxes, man. You're not paying property taxes. You're not getting EI premiums, and they don't get PST off the weed sales. You're full of it. You got to deal with Jody Wilson and Justin Trudeau. You can't have 100,000 businesses in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, paying taxes, and the other ones just flat out got these deal with the feds in the province to scout frickin' taxes. It's not the way it goddamn works. You used to get shot for not paying your taxes. What the frick do you think the FBI is for? Exactly. The FBI hung up on me, some frickin' guy in, Jesus. I'm not going to frickin' sidetrack here. It's hard not to, but, your whole concept is blown out the window, man. We don't need pretend police, you idiot. Jeff Bezos, the world's richest man, is in the middle of a huge tax scam himself called pretend police. He's running it through the IMF, which is illegal. And I tried to sue him through BC Court Sheriff's, Sheriff 2054, Supreme Court of British Columbia. Yeah, it almost broke my back. Came up from behind me, the coward did. Yeah, because I got bear maced at a different location. I mean, where's VPD and Palmer on that? You can't have a mayoral candidate be bear maced and beat up and not even respond. Oh, they're sheriffs, we don't respond. What do you do now? Because now I'm going after your pretend police. You can't get rank when you're not a police officer. It is a federal crime to pretend to impersonate a police officer. You get 5 to 10 years for that. Impersonation, whatever the hell it is. Come on, he's a good shape, but half the time you spend frickin' just watching me getting shite. Do your goddamn job. I'll see you at the police board meeting. You're a good chief, but man, we don't need police to play bitch politics. It is illegal against the law to pretend to be a police officer. You might have people go around and do bad stuff, but there's more good to it. I mean, you think the VPD never went around and frickin' beat up guys that were beating up girls or children? That's why I love the VPD. At least you're on the right terror track. I totally like their new highly armed police, and they got the barricades going up to prevent that Toronto attack. I mean, that was a bad meeting, that last one. We all look like hell. Actually, I don't think I did, but I thought you guys were like, well, I thought the VPD were, I thought you were taking terror money. Like, why can we all look like hell? Nobody said anything. What the fuck? I didn't do any handshaking or nothing, as I won't the next, but no, actually I probably will. Because now I was wrong, so I apologize. Jason and Jason from VPD Rock. I thought you guys were all part of it. You were just taking money from the one percenters. To let someone drive down my goddamn street? Man, I don't fucking think so. Damn it, I swore. Oh well. Anyways, we're on the other side of it. I thought I was the only one doing stuff about it. Now I gotta make another video. Vote for me for mayor. Inside Zuber. Legal weed shops. I'm the only mayoral candidate that's actually doing political science work. I'm trying to get a collection order through David Ebby's government and Carol James, finance minister, and Trude BC attorney general, who's rocking up a storm, in order to have a collection order so the judge would have the power to go into their bank accounts of people that win civil courts cases in British Columbia or other provincial courts in Canada. Otherwise, what's the point of the goddamn? You get $500 an hour. You might as well piss in the wind. I mean, literally, it's just shit yourself. You do yourself a world of more favors, and you don't gotta go anywhere. Finally, something for the homeless that want to first surf Wi-Fi in Vancouver for free. You know, if you don't buy something, you don't get to surf the Wi-Fi. I don't give a shit what Starbucks wants. That ain't the way the law works. They pay Wi-Fi taxes. They pay property tax, business taxes, and property taxes, which is why they own a business. In other words, anybody you see at a restaurant that owns a house, they actually get 2 votes, so I'm there for them. I don't want the vote. I want the votes of poor people, but I'll save the poor people. I want the votes of the people that are voting twice. Okay? I'm Aboriginal, remember? I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna need a pretty good kick at the can. The rest of the candidates won't even come close. I support Ken Sim for mayor because he's a good guy. Nurse next door saved my grandmother a couple times. One of those programs, it might not be an exact, but as long as right away you know it's a positive program. He just seems like a good guy. You can't pin the Asian invasion on. I mean, what are you gonna do? Fuck with the. Finally, someone, Oh, and check out Rick Lee on Red Deer, xreddeer.com, 100.7. I call him once a week, and I get on his online radio. Chorus bailed me out. A couple of DJs from the radio, let's say. Wow, it hit the fan now. They went out of the radio to spin me out. So I spent an hour and a half listening to the radio. We get a really good ad, one of those comeback ads that I'm famous for, but they ruin it, don't play it. They do go into bitch politics. And now Shaw and Global are selling their stake in Chorus. They don't want to have anything to do with Chorus Radio. Probably because your frickin' DJs are a bunch of shites now. It used to be good people I brought you around, and you're just bad people to be around. That's bitch politics. Bitch politics you don't get taxes from. You get an IMF scam run by Jeff Bezos, which you're on your way out because I'm going to finish you off. Because 242 room at the Rigo keeps tasering the floor when I'm sleeping. You little bitch. I mean, and he won't even fight me, and the cops don't seem to do anything. Trent Lepke at VPD literally just lets him do it. So you should be fired, shouldn't you? Now I got a decriminalizing hard drugs, and Adam Palmer doesn't want me to talk about it because Gregor Robertson doesn't like me because I beat him. I beat all the mayoral candidates. It might be spin, but spin's politics. It was Gregor's idea first. What year? I'm the only one that did anything about it. I am the only mayoral candidate in Vancouver running that is doing anything political, like a petition. A petition is the only real political work. So I get on these things, and I'm still on who bear maced me at Jeff Bezos, exactly. Bunch of Ukrainians, you white. Thank God for the new cable series, and oh well. It's time to put a good man down, bosses, or I'm going to beat the piss out of you myself. I'm Maynard Darcy Aubuchon for Mayor of Vancouver and Prime Minister against Jody Wilson, who doesn't even go to police board meetings, which is pathetic, because she's scared of police because she made us a native court worker and then a lawyer on the backs of Indians instead of those federal inmates are expected to do those goddamn programs. What if they're mentally ill? They don't want to do a goddamn program. Why don't you frick off and die? Oh, that's a death threat. Well, what do you think happens when you screw with someone's life? Where's Jody Wilson on federal inmates, man? I've been in city cells. I know what it's like. You never did because you're whistling Dixie with frickin' Justin Trudeau. Who'll probably win. But we got to get rid of Andrew Scheer. Where's Peter MacKay? I'll run for Prime Minister against... I will frickin' put Justin Trudeau in his place, one way or another. Prime Minister Maynard Aubuchon from Vancouver Granville in 2019. Does Donald Trump rule the world now? We're talking, now he's won a majority government. Screw the midterm elections. We're talking the real election. You wouldn't even come close. You just solved the world's problems. We both did. We scared him, not you guys. We're actually doing political work, scaring people. So what if he's on? He's on Twitter because he's actually solving the world's problems. It's not. He's only on Twitter. You pansies. Oh, plus I'm on PNN. Market call and Berman's call. They're good people. I'm starting to get finance. They know I don't really know but now I know what I'm talking about, and it gives me a second option over the Chorus Radio. Just spin people out because we're poor. You watch people be mentally ill. You pathetic little man. It's time to put a good man down. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the bosses down. Have a great day.